Hello Facebook, hello Instagram. What is up? What is up? I am a couple minutes late, but it is totally fine. So, if you were just on my get ready with me, I committed to 90 days of getting up in the morning and doing my makeup live with you guys so we can just chat and hang out. I committed to 90 days of doing a live training with you guys, which I usually just offer to my team and to my community. But I've been offering it to you guys for the next 90 days. I think today is like day 6, day 7, day 5, maybe, something like that. I'm turning this off because my husband just texted me twice and the text tone is going to drive me nuts. And then I also committed to 90 days of high-lows with you guys, the live, and then TikToks and all the things, okay? And this is just so you can get to know me, because a lot of you follow me over on Instagram or you're friends with me on Facebook, and the only version of me that you know is the version that you met however long ago that was. And so I committed to 90 days of really just pulling back the veil and letting you guys meet me again in this phase of life that I'm in. And so this is not a normal time slot for these videos. This is not a normal time slot for these lives. But today I chose to spend the day with my family after I got off of work at the barber shop. And so because I'm honoring my commitment to not only my community, but also to myself, we decided to do the lives late tonight because it is 11 o'clock at night, my time. Hence the coffee, baby. But I just wanted to jump right in. So, hello. If you do not know me, I am Mercedes Fontaine. I am the face behind the Living Purpose, and this segment that we do here on my corner of the internet is called #TLP Talks. And tonight I want to give you 7 steps to building confidence with yourself. I think that this is something that everyone struggles with at one point or another. I know I might come across as an extremely confident individual. However, I'm an introvert. I am the largest introvert that I know personally, and I am actually not confident at all. I am confident in my results. I am confident in certain aspects of my life. I'm really confident in, but when it comes to some things, I am just not that confident. And so this is a muscle that I have had to develop over time. And so I want to give you 7 steps that I personally have learned through other people and through experiences and lessons in my life that I think will really benefit you. So step number 1 is keep your word. And this seems like such a tiny, minute step, but it has the largest ripple effect in your life. And I didn't always used to be this way. I used to be the girl that would say that she was going to do XYZ, and then when it came time to do XYZ, I never did it. And there's a lot that comes into play with this specific step. But doing what you say that you're going to do is how you build your reputation. And your reputation and how others view you can be a really great thing, or it can be a really bad thing. And the beauty in all of that is you get to choose which one it is. You get to choose whether people view you as the girl or the man or the woman that said she was going to do something and always got it done. The man or woman that was dependable, that always made a way, always figured it out. They were resourceful, they figured it out, and they always made it happen. Or you can allow yourself to be viewed as the person that never stays true to their word, that never follows up with what they say they're going to do, that never is dependable, that never shows up to the events, never shows up to the live trainings, never shows up to the calls, right? So you get to choose, okay? And simple ways that you can kind of gauge this are with a few questions. One, do you show up to work or to events on time? I am still working on this part. I'm super particular and super anal about my scheduling of my time, okay? Because time is our greatest currency, and it is a currency that we cannot get back, okay? And so I have been striving to be more controlled with my time because I have a large to-do list. However, normally my schedule is perfect for me, okay? Your schedule needs to be perfect for you. And I say no to a lot of things. If it's not in alignment with my vision, if it's not in alignment with the goals and the aspirations I have, then it's going to be a no, okay? However, I realize that my problem is I get stuck and so caught up on the things that I am doing and the projects I'm working on that I take too much time for that, and then it causes me to be late for something else. Okay, so are you showing up on time to the events that you need to be showing up on? Okay, are you talking to people in the way that is pleasing to you? Like, are you confident with how you are talking to people? Or do you go back and think on conversations and think, wow, that wasn't great? If you're running a business, are you attending trainings on time? Are you attending your trainings on time? Is your video on in your Zoom room? Are you ready with a pen and paper to learn? Are you following up with people like you said you're going to follow up? Or are you just letting people go to the wayside? Okay? How you do anything is how you do everything. So if you cannot keep your word to yourself, you're not going to move as far as you want to move, because you're not going to get literally hardly anywhere. You might can bully yourself into it. You might can bully others into your expansion. But unless you learn to walk with integrity and keep your own word, you're not going to get very far. Okay, so number 2 is keep your commitments. And this goes hand in hand with keeping your word. So I have a rule, and I just kind of gave you a little glimpse of it when I was speaking on point 1. But I have a rule, and it is excuse me, if it is not in alignment with my goals, aspirations, and dreams, and you approach me and ask me to attend an event, to speak on a podcast, to speak at an event, whatever it may be, if it is not in alignment with my 4 pillars, goals, aspirations, dreams, brand, if it's not in alignment with my core values, you're getting a no from me. Because that no today is going to open a door that is going to be yes tomorrow that is going to get me in the right room in front of the right people that need to hear my message. Okay? When you do what you say you're going to do, it opens up opportunities for you. Okay? And you might not be in my kind of business. You might not be a multi-level marketing entrepreneur. Okay? I'm not just that. I'm also a barber during the day. Okay? I'm also a mother. I'm also a wife. Okay? This can apply to any and every aspect of your life. Any and every aspect. Are you keeping your commitments? When you do choose to say yes to something, to say yes to an event, or to say yes to XYZ, are you showing up how you agreed to show up? Or are you showing up half energized and half listening, halfway present, lackluster? I want you to think about that for a second. Are you showing up all out, or are you showing up with half of your potential present? Okay? And number 3 is pay attention to your environment. How many times have you heard me say that proximity is key? Proximity is key. And I use this example in a lot of my trainings because it's one that is super easy for people to grasp and understand. If you are on a diet, okay, and you are trying your best to lose weight, you're trying your best to get healthier, to look better, if you're on a diet, okay, and you're doing so good, and you know you're supposed to be drinking your water, but you have a 12-pack of Coke sitting on the counter, and that's closer to you than walking to the refrigerator and getting some water, what are you going to grab? You're going to grab the Coke. Most times, you're going to grab the Coke. Okay? Because it's in closer proximity. So when you hear me speak in my trainings about how proximity is key, I'm trying to get you to understand that your environment is either going to make or break your goals. You have to set your environment up to serve you and push you and keep you on that forward momentum towards whatever you're trying to reach in your life. The first thing I did when I became a new mom is I set up my environment. And they call this phase of motherhood nested. It's usually right before your baby comes, okay? And you get everything ready. You get the baby clothes washed, you get the diapers set out, you get the wipe warmer on, fill it with wipes, you get everything prepared for this grand event of your baby arriving. Why can't you do that for your goals? I want you to honestly answer me. Why can't you do that for your goals? If your goal is to drink more water, then explain to me why you can't take 5 minutes to fill up water bottles and put them everywhere you know you're going to be. Change your environment. A lot of the habits that we have are a direct reflection of what's going on in our environment. Have you ever noticed if you're around people that tend to eat more junk food, you will catch yourself eating more junk food? But if you get yourself in the right environment and you set the right environment up for yourself, then you're going to catch yourself with all of these positive habits. Right? Your environment is so, so important. And this isn't just your spatial environment. This also pours over into the environment as in who you're surrounding yourself with. Are you surrounding yourself with people that are making you crave growth? Or are you surrounding yourself with people that are justifying your stagnant behavior? Check your relationships. If you are the smartest person in the room, baby, you are in the wrong room. You are by far in the wrong room. People ask me why I spend 5 hours of personal time doing personal development every day. It's because I don't have people in my close proximity, in my immediate environment, that have reached the amount of success that I am literally pushing for. And this leads to my sub point around pay attention to your environment. If you cannot surround yourself with the kind of people that have reached the success you are striving for, then I suggest you get on your Instagram and your Facebook, and honey, you better do a complete audit. Take everyone off of there that does not serve you or your higher purpose that you are attempting to step into, and find the people who do, and put those people at the top of your view list. Get on YouTube. Find people that serve the vision of your higher purpose, and take the time to watch them, and not just listen to what they're telling you to do, but also apply it in your life. Check your environment, guys. Check your environment. And number 4 is stay focused. Consistency is key. I mentioned this last night on my live. Consistency is key. You cannot expect to go to the gym and do 100 squats and have this big old Kardashian butt like you just went and got a BBL. Not if you only go one time. No, baby. It takes consistent action. Consistent, inspired action to get where you want to go. You have to be absolutely laser focused on your end goal. You have to put your blinders on. You have to personally develop. You have to be so laser focused that someone could literally come to you and be like, you know what? You are absolutely insane. I think you're just crazy. You're being too loud on the socials. You're posting too much. You're going live too much. I think you need to diet down. You have to be so laser focused that you don't even hear that noise coming out of their mouth. You can't multitask, because it's a proven fact that when we are trying to multitask, we're actually doing our brain more harm than good, because our brain cannot immediately flip back and forth between the two tasks that you're trying to do at the same time. The tasks may get completed, but they will not be efficiently finished. Set a timer. Set a timer. Allot yourself an X amount of time for whatever task it is that you're trying to achieve, okay? And grind and knock it out of the park. And as soon as that timer goes off, then you move on to your next assignment, your next thing that you need to do. Okay? And number 5 is surround yourself with honest people. And I'm not talking about honest people as in people that aren't afraid to tell you, hey honey, your hair looks funny today. I'm talking about the kind of people that will look you in your eye and say, I know that you have more potential within you than what you are behaving as right now. Surround yourself with the honest people that will keep you accountable to your dreams, and that will keep you accountable to your aspirations and your passions, and drive you forward. Find an accountability partner And if you don't have one in close proximity to you, find someone online that will band together with you and text you and be like, hey girl, I know you said that you were going to go live today. I haven't seen it yet. What's going on? Surround yourself with honest people. Number 6 is take responsibility. Don't blame, shame, or justify why your life is the way it is. You cannot complain about your life if you are not doing anything to change it. Because you are choosing the path of your life. And if you want to choose the path of success, then you have to work daily, long, hard days. Long, hard days of big, uncomfortable action to get there. Do you think it was comfortable for me to get on live 3 times a day? No, absolutely not. But you know what I did? I pulled up my Facebook app. I pulled up my Instagram app. I uploaded the live. And I said, okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And I clicked the live button. We went live. And now here we are, a few days into this 90-day run. And I've not missed a single live. And I've showed up. And now, just in those few days, I don't have any butterflies when I get the live pulled up and I click go live. I'm not nervous. I'm getting consistently better at quickly reading the comments, responding, and continuing on with my points. You're never going to get better at something. You're never going to reach your goals if you're not taking action. You can't improve a skill set if you're not taking the steps and actually executing the steps to try and get better. If you're not good at something, don't make excuses. We have Google, we have YouTube, we have Safari. You can find anything on the internet, guys. You can literally find anything on the internet and teach yourself. I taught myself how to play piano on the internet. I taught myself how to go live on the internet because even though it's literally a button, the first time I tried to go live, I clicked the button and sat there and talked for 30 minutes just to realize I wasn't even live because I had no idea. Anything is figure outable. You just have to have the kind of mindset to actually figure it out. It's not everyone else's responsibility to get you where you want to go in life. It's yours. And you can't sit there and complain and blame and shame and make opinion posts where you completely drag somebody down on Facebook just because you're not happy with your life and you're absolutely not doing anything to change it. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. And number 7 is develop yourself and understand that this is not an overnight game. This is a long-term game. This takes commitment. It takes grit. It really does. It takes you getting to the place where even if you're completely exhausted, you're still willing to get it done. I'm sitting here right now with you guys on live. It is 11:30 at night my time. I would love to be in bed right now. But guess what? As soon as I get off this live, I have to turn around and do another live. And then I have to make another TikTok. And then I have to schedule a whole podcast to upload at 7 a.m. in the morning. And then I have to do a 45-minute yoga workout because I committed to 75 hard, okay? And then I also have to read my pages and take my picture because I made a commitment and I do what I say I'm going to do. You're never going to get better until you personally develop and find your grit. Okay, guys? Unleash the beast within yourself. Go after what it is you want in your life and make it happen. I love you guys, and I want to see you succeed, but you're not going to succeed if you're sitting on your butt being lazy and not doing anything. Period. Alright, guys, I love you. I hope today's training served you. I know it was a quick one. We breezed right through it. But take action. Don't be lazy. Don't complain about your life and how much you hate it. Do something to change it. Do something to change it. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great night. I will see you guys back in about 10 minutes for high-low. Alright? Goodbye.